Greetings, adventurers. It is Fables and Flumps to rescue you from your Saturday evening boredom. Down one rage, led by Alex. You will probably will not, I can't stop them from trying to murderize everything, but if that's not the case, we should be. If so, we might have to have someone Jaeger rage, but for now, we are here to continue our campaign from where we left off last Saturday. Maddie, would you care to do the recap for us?
I don't know. Do I care?
You don't have to. Don't want to.
But if I don't, who else will?
Fair.
Having settled the score against Ray and Murik, Jack and the crew part ways to get variously cleaned up and rested after several hours of bloody combat. After doing so, Typhon analyzes all the shit that Rage pulled off of said Ray and Murik, which is all very useful in a variety of ways. Needing to procure some stuff during their downtime, Rage and Ellie go to her parents' artifact shop, Merrick's Marvels, to see if they have anything combat-related in terms of crit range and size. And they do! Rage is happy. After several hours of rest, the crew reconvenes with Jack at Precinct 741, where he is arguing with someone on the phone about a couple buildings being damaged. He hangs up when he sees us and directs us to a conference room with recording equipment. After going over formalities like names and occupations, Typhon explains the incident at Exalia after Eden, and Ellie explains what she thinks Murik tried to do versus what she thinks Murik did do. Sullivan, frustrated with the "you guys are being framed for her soldiers' crimes" angle, looks up the contracts from Farazan and Glees to see if there is a client takes all the blame clause. There is! In presenting our physical evidence, the reconstituted mystery box, and explaining why we chose to fight, Jack explains that he's encountered the work of this Maishir before. The plot thickens. It's almost solid at this point. Jack is interrupted by a phone call from somebody's superior, who apparently objects to us getting half salvage and being unauthorized combatants. We instead will not be getting half salvage, but we will get a random container from the ship and 1 million Galactic Standard Gold, and Jack also got fired and leaves to go drinking. Typhon collects our salvage, a shipping container which, when opened, contains about a dozen incredibly valuable items, all of which are divvied out or sold for the new ship fund. In addition, Sullivan engages with Oria's somewhat limited underground and sells the 30 pounds of dark Ethereum that had been with the crew for over a month. Ellie and Sully track down Jax and successfully convince him to join up with the crew on the condition that Hunter comes too. I didn't know that was optional. So, we agree. And now we have 2 new team members. And the session ends with us all getting ready for bed.
And I wasn't there for any of it.
And you weren't there, but you were rewarded nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
Sorry, I'm desperately trying to eat something for dinner, so. But yeah. I sort of got a waffly answer from you, Rose, for if you wanted to keep the armor or not, but
I mean, it's cool as shit, but I don't know when I'm going to spec into it. Is it something that's easily findable?
I believe it's very rare, so it'll be a minute before you find something similar again.
I mean, just keep it. What's the worst that happens?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just store it on the ship, but no penalty.
Okay.
It's not particularly expensive, but it's just rare, so. But
Then, yeah, I'll just keep it.
Okay.
I'll put it in a dresser drawer or something.
Yeah.
The most secure spaces.
Yeah. I mean,
the only person with regular access to your dresser drawer is me, so...
That's correct.
also, who's going to be stealing medium armor that I think only Rage can technically wear at this as of this moment.
Yeah.
But yes.
On an unrelated note, before we begin,
Mm-hmm.
this is a plea. If anyone at Rockstar Games is listening, for the love of God, can you please look at my support ticket?
That's
I submitted it on November 23rd and have been fighting for it 4 days prior
Well, that's
to
not
that.
bad. It took them 3 months to get to my...
It's been 6 days, and they said they'd get back to me within 7.
It took them 3 months to fix my ticket, like in 2013, so... Or 2014.
Technology has
Also-
advanced, not for the better, though.
yeah, and also not in terms of tech support.
There.
No, they got rid of all of their tech support.
And also, I would remind you, as you are a Canadian, it's a holiday week for America.
But,
This has been the worst fucking holiday week.
I mean, it's a holiday week, so yeah, of course it's shitty.
If anyone works at Rockstar Games, please.
There are 4 people watching. I doubt that the one person that isn't one of us is not is a Rockstar employee.
You know anyone who is. Please. Okay. That is my plea.
Blech. Alright.
It is night.
It is night. Well, it's technically early morning.
Well, yeah, it's early morning.
But yes, you have acquired Jack and Hunter to your crew. You have sold off a hefty chunk of Ethereum. I have officially made the document for the invoice. I made it like 2 weeks ago and I forgot to share it so that y'all could actually have numbers for what you're saving for. So on stream.
How close are we to that?
About halfway.
Okay, I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is this halfway to the full upgrade, or is this halfway to like just?
No, this is we have a ship that can that won't kill us when we exit an atmosphere, can go underwater and can get into fights if we assuming we install our guns.
Okay.
It won't have like any of the like it. We get to choose basically 4 suites that will be pre-done, and then we'll have like 11 that are empty. So it's like,
what is a suite?
What?
A suite is a room dedicated to a thing. Like, so there's...
So would one of those suites have to be like would there be one suite that's like crew quarters, or would all 4 have to be crew quarters, and that was still only 4 rooms?
So there's basically like a bare minimum that is set by the ship. So whatever the bare minimum, there is a literal minimum amount of space is like on the ship for that thing. So if you have 16, like if you're this ship needs 16 people, there's room for 16 beds. They may be on the floor, or they may be like cramped as all hell. They might be like coffin sized, but there's space on the ship to fit 16 people to sleep on. That comes standard. But you can use a suite to basically expand the amount of space a crew has, so you could use several of them for crew quarters. So like say The ship has room for 16 people. You can use 3 suites to give everybody 4 times the amount of space. And spread your crew out. And then there's things like there is by default a suite designated to the cannons that are on the ship. But you can go and add an additional suite that is more firepower, or like the captain manned main cannon.
Basically, what I'm trying to figure out is it's 16 minimum, but it's 60 maximum. Does that 60 maximum, would that be every suite is crew quarters?
You would need to convert more if you want more people on, yeah. So basically, there's 3 versions of crew quarters. There's simple, which is the smallest, and on a ship this size, 16 people fit in one room.
Oh, God.
Then there's standard, which is 8 per room, and then there's luxurious, which is 4 per room. And it's basically like, think probably like a 15 by 12 room with bunk beds on both sides, but they also have the rest of the room to do what they will with. And then there's also, you can spend a suite to just have a room for yourself, like, or like, 1 or 2 of the main characters, as it were. But yeah, you can sit there and be like, I want 10 of these suites to be rooms that my crew can use.
And we can go over the nitty gritty later. I'm planning on drawing out rough.
So then
plans.
what? I'm just trying to figure out what would make sense to be default, since you said like 16 is like, it just has that. That wouldn't even eat up a suite.
Yes.
But that's like bare minimum stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You said it comes with a suite for cannons already as well. That is, what is that suite? Like 1 gun?
It's either top mounted. So on the 2nd floor, it's 4 cannons, or it's 2 smaller rooms, like on opposite sides of the ship, like you have, and 2 each.
Okay, so 4 guns total.
Yeah.
Default.
Yeah.
And then we're also getting the subnautical and stealth packages are built into this ship specifically.
Yes, so those 2 take up 2 suites, or 1 suite each themselves, but that's included in on the invoice, it's the Blue Bounty specialty package.
Okay.
They're basically replacing those 2 suites, but
bridge doesn't count as a suite.
Bridge does not count as a suite.
What would the bridge include? Something like a captain's quarters?
On this ship, no, but this is a much bigger.
I'm just trying to min-max here.
Yeah,
Trying to figure out the least space we could use on crew.
Yeah. On this ship, the bridge is like an actual like bay with like 10 sets of like computers that you can put ship computers into if you want to do different things and have different people run different stuff.
This isn't immediately pressing, right?
Mm-mm.
No, it's really not.
So it can be discussed out of game time, but it's like
yeah, but I'd like to discuss things so that everyone understands during game time, because
fair.
Most of the time when I discuss it out, everyone goes, well, let's do that later. And I go, okay. And then we get to game time, and then it's like, I have you captive. I can talk for 10 seconds.
No, fair.
So.
I mean, I would say that that's not necessarily true, but go for it.
Okay. So. Okay.
But yeah, overall, that's what this is, and then. Yeah, I was explaining it to Maddie and Rose lightly last night, and I got some some questions, so I thought might as well do this on stream. So,
Yeah.
but
What I want to do is go over this off stream later, like this week, because I want to draw out a floor plan diagram so I can better visualize.
oh, I'm already gonna do that. I just
Well, yeah.
okay. All right, I'll shut up. All right.
Man, you talking about this gives me a chance to stuff my fucking face.
Well, I'm not talking about it anymore. What are y'all doing?
Well, I think that depends. Is there anything you have for us that is pressing right now, or can I make a request?
No, go for it. What?
I was gonna ask if we could stop at the Haven refugee camp before we go off world. So
I mean, that's a question for your party. That's
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
okay.
I mean,
I'd really
yeah.
rather
you're
not,
probably
to be honest.
And why would that be?
Because I don't want to see a bunch of refugees, to be honest.
One, it's my friends and family. Two, I have somewhat important information to disseminate to the mayor's council, to my aunt, to make sure that she doesn't go overboard on inventory. It'll be like less than 2 hours.
I'm holding you to that.
It's such a long amount of time.
I mean,
Oh
2 hours.
no, whatever shall we do?
Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand on the ship and not see any of these people.
Okay, sure. Sounds like a plan. If you're going to be unpleasant, then nobody wants to see you either.
Just what I like to hear. Alright. Where is it? I'll touch down.
Probably somewhere in the 2-3 mile radius of the Ford operating gas station that we were at.
Wait, why wouldn't they be in the city itself? It's cleared now, right?
I mean, it takes more than 12 hours to move a entire settlement back into a town that was very recently almost condemned.
Alright, let's go find it.
Very easy to find. There's a tracking your way back towards Haven. I always want to call it Sanctuary. I don't know why. You following over along that road that you vaguely took before from orbit. You see that giant hunk of a freighter. Is still parked out. There's basically got tents still set up. I would say it's probably about 5 a.m. Vaguely. Y'all haven't had a long rest yet?
Would we not have?
No.
I thought that was the intent, is like we do some minor stuff, but other than that, we do have a long rest.
You all waited, did
We
some
ended
stuff,
before
and
long
then
rest.
we ended before long rest. With the last thing we did was Sullivan selling the Dark Ethereum.
Yeah,
Which-
but I just assumed that after we got a hold of Jack, it was like hand wavy long rest.
No,
No, because I'm pretty sure there's dreams.
people were all out doing other things, so time sort of didn't align for y'all to be. Because basically, it was either wait and sell the Dark Ethereum at night, or take a long rest and skip that and have to find another person to sell it to.
Okay.
So, if you all wanted to take a long rest after that, then we can remove time.
We'll have to jump anyways. We may as well do the long rest in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the crack of sunlight is coming over the darkest part of night as you all land next to this massive tier 10 ship. These massive freighter that helped move them out, usually meant to take what is essentially like an ever given amount of cargo into space. It was just, they repurposed the bay to just simply move people the roughly I think 75 miles to the forward operating base.
That would have been the calculated perimeter.
Yeah. But
we don't have to RP, but I just want to tell the mayor's council, which would be my aunt Thea, the mayor Juliana, and Dr. Riverstone and a few other people about the giant ancient werewolf and the ancient shrine underneath the city. Like that needs to be spoken about.
Yeah.
Mostly in the sense of he's there. He doesn't necessarily want his existence to be known about outside of the town, but I feel like he might want visitors from the town itself.
Yeah, they're all a little shocked to hear this. They have been sort of worshiping a local deity since gods know when. But they never really had a name for them or who the source was. But I mean, Mael is a very popular goddess to worship if you're a farmer, so they already sort of were worshiping this, not giving offerings at the tree, so
that we didn't know existed.
Yeah,
the tree that's been buried for like several thousand years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I outlined my plans to, when I come back to Haven for good, make a safer and less skeleton-ridden tunnel down to the the shrine, and then I'd hand my aunt $5,000 for supply repair requisition.
Okay. There's a little bit of a shock and pause at you handing over 5,000 gold. They admit to you that at least some of the elders, they didn't want children playing in the catacombs. They fully sealed the old entrances, but it very easily with some actual masonry work, like professional masonry work, they can reestablish a door that would be much easier to gain access. And well, now that they know that they're not undead down there, or at least currently not undead down there, they're maybe don't need to stress about it so much anymore. So.
And also, that's something that could be done later. The 5,000 is for rebuilding the fucking town. So, yeah, and that accomplishes my goals.
Okay.
Making sure that that information is known and that money is passed along.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, they're very thankful for your assistance.
Yeah, and by I should specify by hand over 5,000. I mean initiate a bank transfer, because why would I just carry around money when there's banks?
Yeah. It's fair. So, you make a secure transfer to the what would it be, the
quartermaster account.
yeah, something, some account, that they're not gonna, like, someone's not gonna mess with it. It's for the town. So
yeah.
Excuse me. Stuff in my chest. All right.
And that accomplished, I'll get back on the ship and give a smarmy look at Mr. Antisocial.
Sullivan is laid out in his captain's chair, sort of just waiting for you to get back on the ship. He sees you pass by the the bridge door, and he just takes off. Doesn't even let you sit down first. But yeah, you find yourselves heading out and back towards space.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was the Avantech stuff discussed with Jack?
Which Avantech stuff?
The KC is a runaway, or I guess not a runaway, but...
No, none of that was... No.
It might be important and give him.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
That's up to you, Rose.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, I'm trying to finish eating really quickly. Okay, last bit down. I'll talk to him. I think that's something that should be discussed.
Okay. Yeah, he's currently.
Okay.
I was say he's currently on the ship, sort of setting up one of the extra beds that you have. Getting a little cramped, but.
Yep, that's why we're saving for a new ship.
Yep. Hey, how you doing?
Kinda looks back. This is the first time you've seen him without a hat on. It's on a hook on the wall. He's kinda doing his all right as I'm gonna be. Starting to fall my hangover.
That's fair. I just had a quick question / discussion I wanted to have with you.
He goes, no, I didn't brush my teeth with your toothbrush yet.
That wasn't a concern, it is now, but
good.
Aside from that, remember when I asked you, or we were discussing something, and you said that you were a special investigator, and you had some questions about some of our more personal stuff?
I mean, that was just for the interview, so, I mean, but...
Well, I'm just wondering how much you know about us individually.
I know where everyone else is from except for Rage. He just seems to have appeared out of nowhere some, like, 20-something years ago. Your records look fake as shit.
Alright.
I mean...
They are, so that's a fair.
Right, you look like an Adventix cover-up of some kind.
That is correct, yeah.
You sort of... No one just suddenly appears at 15 with one traffic incident and then never again, and then like lives on a farm that's not the place where the traffic incident happened.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had my questions, but I'm not one to pry.
I mean, I feel like it's not. I should at least do you some due diligence on letting you know exactly what you're about to get yourself into. This is gonna be what they might call it. We call it cognito hazard. So you gotta really want to know this information.
An information hazard?
Yeah, cognito hazard.
Sure. I mean, my life's in danger all the time, so I mean.
Okay, well that's good. Because it's really in danger right now. You got like top of Antec's military after us, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, well, after you too.
Oh, are you also
Oh, I'm always
Yeah.
pissing them off, stealing tech from them. So.
Oh yeah, no, I am the tech, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
She would demonstrate some of her more obvious robotic techniques.
Yeah.
And also just show him the X-ray that fucking I want to call her Claudia. What was her name?
Rayla.
Rayla had.
Oh, you're an honest to God android. All right. Why didn't
I mean,
you?
if that's what you want to call it, yeah.
I mean, girl, you're like 75% metal, and the rest of you is synthetic replacement for the bio that you have left. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm expensive, and they want me back. And I also think that I was not the best person. I don't have recollection of it, but that's what we're about to do, is figure out how bad of a person I was.
Oh, that isn't. I mean,
Put some pieces together.
that's not great, but I mean, as long as I'm switching over to the other board.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, as long as
I just want you to know that honestly, as soon as you interacted with us, there was a possibility that you just might be doomed, but coming on this ship and actually being a crew with us, you certainly are.
I mean, oop, that's not what I wanted.
And I feel like not informing you is not a good thing to do, so I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I thank you. I mean, you didn't have to, but thank you. It's a sign of trust, at least. Are you like intending to are you intending to I don't know, like get vengeance, or are you like just fine with whatever?
I'm not quite sure. I think right now the objective is I don't want to go back, and I will, kicking and screaming, not do that. There hasn't been any. We've got one guy for sure that kind of knows where we are, but I thought I was doing a good job of making sure that they don't know where I am, but I think that just the concept of how I was trained is just a problem. So we'll see how this goes, but just be prepared at any time that there could be a problem.
I guess I will. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my main objective right now is not to go back. Because I don't think they're going to kill me. I think I'm too expensive.
Well, I'll make sure you're as less kidnapped as possible.
Yeah.
Why is Ellie
Cool.
falling through the world?
I don't know.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to discuss.
Ellie, stop falling through the floor, please. Are
Do you need like an extra blanket or something?
invisible. There we go. Oh no, just one of your forms is no longer available, I think. Whatever your first form for your morph is just not.
Oh, really?
It's just not there. It's not there anymore, and your token wouldn't load with that form. So. But he's I appreciate it. Most of my tech that I've stolen from them isn't, well, it's classified, but I mean,
I'd be more than happy to hear about it.
oh,
Talk to those guys.
Because most of it's been installed in Jack, so.
You mean Hunter?
Yes, sorry. I read Jack as I put his token down. Alright, but cool. Glad you're not dead. Like I said, do my best to keep you from, I don't know, them melting you down or whatever they want to do.
Again, I don't know what they want, but
I mean, if all of you is hyper exclusive military, not military grade tech is shit, but like actual top secret grade tech, then, well, yeah, they could probably.
What I'm assuming they want is they want me to just fucking go back and indoctrinate me again and do whatever the fuck they did the last time.
I mean, it only really works once, so they'll probably bring you back and then either strip Casey out of there and something that will actually behave back in there, or, you know, split you apart into like 15 different bots, all with a piece of decent technology.
Alright, well.
I'm sorry, I'm rather grim. It's just.
No, you're good.
I've been fighting with Advantix for quite a while.
Not that I want them to take me back, but I thought they'd.
You know, well, there's always a chance. You're something different, so usually it's just the one chance, and then they turn you into soup. But yeah, let's see.
We'll see. I hope that doesn't count to that, but.
Yes. He looks at, do you want me to install one of Jack's multiple self-destruct sequences in you?
No, good.
All right. He wanted them. He thinks it's cool to have one.
I might have one. I don't know. So
that's not something you want to find out. Like someone just screams like banana hammock 25 or something. You just like, oh well, goodbye.
You know, it'd be a good idea to know what his is so that we don't say it.
He goes, he like looks around. He goes, Hunter, safe word. Okay. His password is eeny meeny. Oh, right.
Writing it's not a bad idea.
It's fine. It's funnier this way. Yes, it's eeny meeny bin of weenies.
Oh my.
All right, unsafe word.
Yeah, there's no way anyone's gonna accidentally say that one.
Well,
if you ever specifically need to say that, I guess just like say safe word beforehand. Just remember to say unsafe word. Because it can be months before you actually need to use it.
What happens if you just have him in safe word all the time?
Well, then he doesn't take the command. So when you say it when he's being hauled off by lizard men,
fair.
then you look like an idiot by screaming.
Can he say it himself?
No.
Alright, so he trusts you implicitly to destroy him.
I made it to where he can't say it because I think he'll say it on just like the minorest offense of like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
That's fair.
And, well, he just kind of looks over at Jack and Jack goes, disapproving. I only would say it if I needed to. Because, yeah, that's what you said, but you like fell in a garbage heap and tried to say it when we first installed it, so you didn't even try to climb out first.
I mean, that's a good way to get rid of garbage.
You sort of just add to the garbage and then burn everything with carbon, so not really.
I mean, that's getting rid of the garbage. You know what? Good to inform you. Nice to know that I can explode you. I'm not planning on it. Really kind of need both of you. I'm gonna go take a nap.
That sounds lovely.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And I'm going to leave now.
Okay. He stands there with Hunter for a minute and goes, yeah, he's a cover-up story, all right.
Like what I told him is a cover-up story, or like...
No, just you as a whole.
Oh, just me as a person, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your life is a cover-up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are now in space. You've broken atmosphere. Which direction are you headed?
Well, let me pull up that map real quick.
We're going to POAI. POI. Fuck.
POIA?
Any words? Leave it until I pull up the map.
Those are not words, but okay.
Are you guys on the ship map?
That's what I'm trying to find.
No, in the game. Thank you, Brent.
Oh no, I was not. Where was that posted?
Are you talking about the interactive map thing?
Yeah, here it is. We are currently at Avalos 4, yeah?
Yes.
So it's just a wild jump.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
One wild jump away.
Since you all did not attempt to purchase any nav data for it, it's just a wild jump.
We'll figure it out. We're smart.
I mean, to be fair, even if we purchase nav data, well, I guess we have coordinates, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what the system's called, but we have the coordinates for... whatever. Let's wild jump. It's D&D. Let's jump.
Yeah.
This is
Alrighty.
not
Is it
D&D
fully in
anymore, but
character?
yeah.
Maybe not, but I want to jump.
Before we potentially imperil ourselves.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to ask when we did the Haven stuff over is, was everybody magically better, or am I still looking for that solution?
They weren't all magically better, but everyone was improving unless they were like dire.
Okay.
So whatever was causing the miasma, the people that were the worst off weirdly were the people that already had curses,
Yeah.
because their curses didn't revert.
Yeah.
They're just whatever the magic did to their curses is now vaguely permanent.
So it's not getting worse, but it's not getting better.
Here's a question for everybody: is the map here for you?
No.
Okay, just making sure it's not me.
Yes,
Alright,
again. Yeah, I thought I brought you all to it, and then I loaded it. So.
Oh, okay, I see.
And it did the thing where it didn't take. Should be that.
How empty were we? Because before we leave, I am just gonna top us off, fuel wise, since we're gonna be wild jumping.
Oh. Because you refueled at the previous
Yeah. Yeah, we refueled at Porteronia, I think. Or Septel. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say, well, Porteroni, you're empty.
Yeah,
Septel. Okay, like a. I would say you'd need probably like a third of a tank. So, I'm around it to 1,400 gold worth of fuel.
Okay. 1,400. So.
Oops. Oh, that's not
Alright, fuel tank.
Okay.
Let's
Did the ship appear for you on the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it correct size?
Allegedly?
No, it's definitely a little small. There it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, for whatever reason, you have to like exit out. Like once you put the map down, you have to move it and then put it back and then open the size again and then change it and put it back.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
yeah.
Okay.
What does Hunter think of grape?
I
imagine not much.
Nothing.
They probably wouldn't acknowledge him yet.
Aww. And final question about the population of Haven. Did we manage to get the werebear back to not being a bear? Was she okay, or was that?
Yeah.
Still... okay.
She's a little bit more she's a little bit more sideburns, a little bit more canine.
Yeah.
Canine showing, but
not stuck as a animal.
No,
which is that's the goal.
She was a werebear because the moon from the night before.
Yes.
And there was no sun, so she never reverted.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So yeah, those that get trapped as their were form in Haven while it was all clouded over were would be like that until like any sun rays peeked through, and it was like sometimes that could be weeks. So because it's not a magical like the clock ticks 8 and you turn back. It's active.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. But yeah. You have the coordinates, the specific coordinates. You just need to make one check. Instead of the standard 3. So if you could give me a piloting check, then we can get to what randomness we get through the D100 table after.
Do I have advantage on this from the ship computer?
Yes.
Okay.
He helps you calculate.
Oh, okay. Well, then 23.
23 success. So you can't roll lower than a 25. So 25 or Yeah, 25 is your lowest, so roll me a D100.
That was a one.
Ooh, that's a 1. Oh no.
Well, you
Well,
can't roll lower than a
instead
25,
of a
so it's 25.
catastrophic failure,
Oh god.
you get a 25, which is
What would a catastrophic failure do? I'm just curious.
Probably kill us.
no, nothing direct kill, but you might get,
Wait, didn't we? Hold on. That is a 1. Yes.
yeah.
Wait. No. It is a 1.
It is
That's right.
Yeah.
This one has
the
been messed
gray.
up
The
'cause
gray is the
Yeah.
The gray is the tens column. The lime green is the 1, but it always rolls the other way because they're not in the right order. But yeah, so there's certainly a 1. This will be interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because I forgot they have the D10 on this wrong. Well, not wrong. It's just not like a D100 D10 because it's not 0 through 9. It's 1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
So a 10 and a 10 would be 100.
Yes. Excuse me. Okay. So the result for 25 is not great, but we might see something better. Your ship is ejected prematurely at the end of your jump. Suffer 1 minor malfunction, roll a d10, and 1 potential encounter, roll a d10.
No, not this shit again.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I mean, the encounter got us a lot of money, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah. If one of you can roll a d10 and the other one roll a d10, that'd be...
I'll fucking roll a d10.
First
I'll roll
one
a
will be
D10.
for ship result.
10!
So you rolled a 10. I rolled a 4.
And ship is fine, just systems need to be restarted. Okay, well, ship needs to be restarted, and then you're running into an asteroid field. Your power's out, so that's an automatic failure. Because that's a dex check. If your power's out, you can't control. So you come out of subspace just before your target, like within like 5,000 miles or so. However, yeah, your power needs to be recycled. You begin drifting sideways out of this jump through an asteroid field. So you take one collision. I have to roll an attack roll. Attack roll to determine size, 15. Okay, so it's a large one.
Ooh.
Right. 18 damage. What is your threshold for your ship?
Threshold is...
Or you have -6 as your damage resistance, I think is what you have.
Yes, damage resistance is 6 whenever you get hit through shields, which we would have no shields because ship's powered off.
Do you take a mightyful clang of 12 damage? But recycling power is an action, so you're able to regather regather control of the vehicle. However, you're not out of the asteroid field yet. Now you can make a dexterity saving throw for this. And using that same step. I need to find it.
So it's a d20 plus 7 for the ship's dexterity.
Okay.
26.
That's nice.
6. You begin deftly maneuvering through as the shields begin to charge back up. I did this wrong in your previous encounter. You're only supposed to get 5 shields back a turn when your shields are generating, so y'all probably would have suffered a lot more damage to your ship, but I'll keep track of that next time. One more save and you'll be home clear.
22.
You're fine. Okay. No more slams. Your shield eventually fully recharges. But you've got some damage to the exterior hull. But you are.
I believe whatever Casey did not completely cripple this place.
I mean, that's good.
Now that you are.
Well, hopefully, I'm actually hoping it did, because that means we have plenty to investigate, because there will be ruins left behind. If we come upon a city on a planet that is completely normal and unaffected, then there's not going to be much to discover now, is there?
I mean, I don't care about normal. I care about has parts to fix what is almost certainly a hole in the ship.
Sure. All right.
But yeah,
We're through the field. How premature is it? What's our distance to coordinates?
they're
5K.
yes. So they're like they're not. You're not immensely far out, but it's basically like
Oh, also, how long was the jump?
the jump would have been.
Because that's probably when we would have long rested, yeah?
Jump would have been 6 hours.
Ooh, not long enough.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, you would have gotten awoken by the jump out.
Okay, and then I'll just park the ship outside the asteroid field so we can complete the rest.
I would say,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as long as you, no one had to do anything, like intensive. So, if y'all just rest for an additional 2 hours, you can complete a longer.
Yeah, let's do that.
You put yourself on just like a maintain pattern, so you don't get much closer to, and you just are following the inside of the, this ring of this asteroid belt. You're just going with it now, so you're not like bumping into anything. And you all finish your long rest, which means now technically you level to level 8.
Woohoo!
Long rest button.
And with that,
By the way,
yes.
I just feel like they need to mention something.
Mm.
Because I've just realized they've updated the long rest button on D&D Beyond, which I'm still the only one who uses it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently 2024 rules is whenever you long rest, you recover all hit dice.
Oh. Well, Brandon was implementing the.
Yeah, that's how.
harder.
Oh yeah, because you
Because we were doing half hit die and heal half.
yes.
Which, to be honest, I'm still fine with.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that was a change.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. Because I didn't know that either. I think I'll stick with the still half.
Yeah.
Half heal, because there's so many ways to heal, and you'll have a lot of downtime and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I like the half healing. The hit dice, I don't mind if we want to increase that, but the half healing I like.
Nah.
I like it being harder.
But yeah.
Alright, what do we do? What happened?
We'll get to you last.
Oh no.
Ellie.
Oh no.
You're dreaming of home.
Place I just left.
You just left, so it's fresh in your mind. You remember loving wandering in the forest as a child. It was probably one of your favorite places to be that wasn't story time, or whenever y'all would get together and have like a big potluck, or whenever someone would bring home a new piece of tech for you to fiddle with. Your favorite place to be was the woods. And you dream of running through those forests again. Same time of year, where the trees are starting to turn that lovely golden color that the forests around Haven get. You begin to hear a sound. It sort of draws your attention. You're not quite sure what it is, so you begin moving closer to it. Your footsteps don't make as much noise as you expect them to as you're sprinting through the forest trying to figure out what's going on.
Mm.
You round a corner, around a thicket of trees and a large boulder. And you see a small child running directly away from you. You begin to give chase to catch up to see why they're screaming. And as you run, you begin to gain on them. You begin to notice you're not this tall.
Oh,
You're not
no.
this fast. You're not this quiet, moving at this speed. And just then, as your enhanced abilities slow time as your heartbeat increases, you see that turn back, that look of fear, as you see your own younger self face.
It's the same dream from a different angle.
Running away from you. And you feel like you need to catch up. But that look of fear gives you pause for just a moment. As you see a fanged mouth close in over your face. As you tumble to the ground sideways and skitter into a tree. The dream ends with leaving you wondering.
Yeah.
Was I the predator the prey or some other third thing.
Dear. Yee.
Sullivan. Your dream starts out as if none of this has ever happened. You find yourself back in your swanky office at the top floor of your building. You just got in a new shipment. A whole crate of books and a few artifacts that, instead of them being stolen from you, the people that you paid actually brought them to you. You spend the night categorizing these new books and the new artifacts in your collections. You can put them up on your auction house if they're worth anything, and on your online store if they're not. Happy to resell to anybody. Just gotta pay a fee if you want some of the bigger things. And as you begin to read, something keeps distracting. Like static behind your eye. Feels like a headache coming on, but you're fine. You're engrossed in reading this new information, this knowledge that has been brought to you. But like a persistent signal through static, a sound keeps pulsing through your head. Sound that just continues to wash out that patience that you normally have, that calmness in your mind where nothing existed before. But the sound sort of drives you to read faster. You want to finish whatever you're learning. And you feel like you're pulling in knowledge faster than you normally do. But just as you're about to reach the last book that you need to categorize, that gnawing, grinding, stone on stone sound breaks away to static, followed by broken speech. Hello? Is anyone out there? Static. Silence for a long time. You feel like you must have just heard something. You are quite tired. It is quite late. You should be getting to bed, but you just got a little bit left to do. Listen, I know someone out there can hear me.
I make sure like all the intercoms and stuff are turned off in my office. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, you make sure that they flip on and flip off.
Look out my window, make sure it's not like a window cleaner.
Yeah, you look down. The city is just starting to go to sleep at the crack of dawn. Please, just Someone answer.
All right. Someone is having a little fun. I get it. Now please shut the fuck up so I can finish this book.
Listen, I don't know who you sound really far, but all you have to do is replace computer. Whoever the idiot disabled the photon tunnel. Replace the ship computer. That's all you have, and it'll turn back on. Static.
Am I
Just
supposed to
sorta.
entertain this as if it's not a prank?
The static just sits there and grows and then fades. You sit in your office in quiet contemplation. There was nobody to hear, but you heard somebody. You know you did. And just then, as if that grinding sound that you're not quite used to yet in this point in your life begins to curl into an ice pick headache. Leave that thing alone. You wake up in a pool of sweat.
I write down everything I dreamed.
Okay.
That's scary.
Very scary.
I write it down.
Okay.
And I remember.
Okay.
If you don't have keen mind.
He
Keen
specifically
mind isn't even good
glass,
anymore.
Yeah,
so.
you always know where Galactic North is, but so does your, ship.
No, it's not even that. Keen mind is bad now.
Oh yeah, the rework makes it just like okay, and
Now I think you just get advantage on a knowledge check or something.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, that's gross.
listen, it was very powerful before, but
I know, but it was cool.
it definitely should be like one of those ones that are like locked behind the DM's. Like, yeah, you can take that, and not like a level, level 4.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the old one is much more. All right. Casey, your dream starts with you feeling out of breath. You remember, you feel those 8, 10, 12-hour training sessions that they used to make you go through. And the exhaustion you would have after them that would make you just collapse asleep. You feel like right after you've had one of those, like, longer sessions, you hear footsteps approaching you. Casey, Shouldn't you be getting a rest, Casey? You look up, and it's like you're talking to a foggy day. There's just this humanoid form of just rising steam that sort of like shifts and redirects the light coming through it. Casey, you'll need your rest. I'm coming for you. An eerie grin smiles through, the only thing in focus. Like teeth coming out of a cloud.
That's horrifying.
I got Cheshire Cat from that.
Yeah, very, very Cheshire Cat.
I'm gonna look up and I'm just gonna be like, what?
I'm sure you're confused. We made sure you didn't remember us.
Have you not fucked with me enough?
No, of course not. The other three have already failed their civilian reintegrations. We consider you next. We'll find a purpose for all that money we invested in you. You are an expensive asset after all.
Civilian reintegration?
Come now, you can't be playing dumb that far. Either way, you're coming to me, whether you flee this galaxy entirely or find yourself in the afterlife. We'll recover you. Don't you worry.
Alright, well, you can fuck right off with that.
The mist gets closer. You can feel the heat coming off of this thing. It's a radiating heat, but something else. Your sensitivity says malice.
Yeah, I got that!
Just the smile widens further. Run wherever you want. You'll be an asset again for Ventex sooner or later. Who knows, maybe the first mission we send you on is... And the mouth gets incredibly close to your ear in a split second. Your little friends on your little ship. You also awake in an outline of sweat.
Ellie shares a room with me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Casey would just scream into a pillow with no regard whatsoever for Ellie's sleeping.
Ellie, who would have been woken up by her own dream sometime prior, is just looking over at her with a reading light, reading a book. It's like, good morning to you too.
Scream goes on for a lot longer than you think it should. And then it stops. She slowly lowers the pillow. I fucking hate Avantex.
Don't we all?
We'll figure this out.
Whatever this is, sure.
she's just gonna lower her face back into her pillow and just lie in the bed.
Mm. You all get a
Oh, by the way,
yes.
I know that the dream was one thing, but I'm attuned to the ring of mind shielding now.
Yes.
I don't know how like constant that grinding noise is, but if I choose to not hear it, can I not hear it?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, you sort
Silence.
of have to focus on it for a minute, but yeah, it gets further and further away until honestly, it's so quiet that you feel like you have tinnitus for a little bit afterwards, just because the absence is so loud. You're like, oh my god, I've been living with like someone using a jackhammer on the outside of the cockpit this whole time. That was one of the things I wanted to describe at the end of last session, but I forgot. So, but yeah, you all are awoken by Owen using a like a what's the phrase? Like you're on a subway announcement little like chime.
Mm-hmm.
And he's yeah, sort of something to that effect. And he says, I just wanted to make you all aware that we are getting closer and closer to Dojo 783, the location that we have jumped to. Asteroid Belt is getting closer.
Imagine that announcement comes on. I would just like to inform you all that the nearby star is currently going supernova.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't worry, I'm waiting for that.
Oh, that'll be fun.
We have mere moments before we are all fried.
Please call your loved ones and wish them goodbye.
There is a thing on my... I think there's...
Now we got to get to the frozen expanse. Stars be dying left and right.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's literally one of these that you jump out and I'll be giving that, be like, caution, you have 12 seconds to react to a plasma storm.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm gonna turn into Johnny Storm. Oh no.
No, you wish.
No, the fuck you aren't.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
wouldn't
the
be
Human
that
Torch
lovely.
now.
oh no.
God.
Oh, golly
How
gee.
could this happen?
How could it happen?
Unlikely is what I'll
The
say.
rage is the thing.
He already is the thing.
Yeah,
We
it's just
don't
a straight
know
power
what
up
Yeah,
for him.
But wouldn't that be just so foul if he was still furry and he was also made out of rocks, so all the fur was just coming out between the rocks?
Oh,
That'd be
gross.
sick. That'd be awesome.
It's like
It'd be like fucking psoriasis.
it's like those like magnetic like metal shavings.
Yeah.
Oh god, he'd be so horrible to touch. It's like either cold or you get stabbed. Cool.
All right. Well,
I mean, Casey's already got the stretchy limbs.
That's true.
I'll be making myself a small breakfast in the kitchen
Okay.
before I forget that I can't eat it and give it to somebody else.
I'll take it. But what is it? That's a better question.
Who the fuck knows?
Sullivan's breakfast? I probably just like avocado toast.
I will accept that.
I was gonna say an acai bowl.
Oh, that'd be my...
he seems like an acai parfait bowl kind of dude.
Yeah.
Like, yes, no calories. No calories. Some substance though.
Yeah.
Some vitamins. That's what I was looking for.
All right. Are we
Alright.
hearing?
Speaking of, let me mark down my hunger counter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Would
So
you?
you can't eat whatever that shit is, but do you want some motor oil? And Ellie would just hold up a mug of just the blackest coffee.
Casey, for a split second, thinks, "Could I drink that?" And then decides not.
Hunter with excitement goes, "Ooh, I would take some."
Not the actual motor oil, Hunter. Though we do have some in the back if I can get if you want.
Yes. Excited. Yes.
Okay, and then I will go and get some actual motor oil
Okay.
for the robot. I don't know if he has piping to
You watch as you hand it. Do you hand like a coffee cup full of
I'll
it?
hand him I'll pour motor oil in a coffee
Okay.
mug and mentally, I'll pick a distinct coffee mug
Okay.
so that I know which ones had motor oil in it.
You watch as you hand it to him, and you hear this whirring as two bolts slide out of the sides of his head, and his face mask comes up, and it's just like parts. And you just see like a funnel in the center. And he just pours the entire contents down this like stainless steel funnel, essentially. Where his face slides back down and the screws re-screw themselves back in.
Wow, we really have run the gamut of droids.
I look at him. Is that actually helpful to you? Like, do you get sustenance from that? Or is this a attempt to fit in?
He goes, questioning. Not sustenance per se, but it does re-oil all of my actuators and pistons.
So it's helpful.
Yeah.
Correct. Helpful.
How often do you have to do that? Or should you do that?
Thinking. Every 2 weeks or so.
Alright. Well, we've got a ton of motor oil, so not gonna be a problem.
Excited.
By the way,
Excellent.
I don't know if Pink can look pale, but Casey looks fucking pale. The nebulas are just bright against the color of her skin.
AP9. Begin approach, but get me before the final approach. I have some work to do besides.
Very well. 5, 10, or 20 minutes beforehand.
15.
Very well.
And I, since I forgot to do this, because of the spell I took, some of the gold I would have gotten, it would have not cashed in.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't have deposited. I would have like had as coin, like gold coin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to begin the process of grinding it into gold dust.
Oh god.
Okay.
I am setting aside, we'll say 200 gold worth of gold dust.
The mechanics table that you all have probably has some form of belt sander. Probably gonna be your best bet.
Yep.
Just put
As
like
I need it as a consumable component for one of my
Yes.
new spells I picked up.
Yes, you do. Yeah, I'll say you set down a large like baking tray and just
Go at it.
Just like grind them until they're just a little nib.
I'm Ellie in doing her maintenance checks to make sure that the asteroid we took to the side didn't like rip something important. Probably walks past the mechanics table, sees this happening, makes a mental note to buy a better sanding belt.
Casey has decided to go full iPad kid today, and she's just gonna play the most mind-numbing thing with sound on.
Okay. So, oh god, I forgot what it's called. Cookie Kingdom
Frosty
or
Road.
whatever.
Cookie clicker.
No, there's like a whole game that's like the people that liked Cookie Clicker made like a whole fucking fantasy story.
No. So we walk by Casey and we just hear, "Oh, he jumped for the beef."
I don't know what that's from.
Parkour Civilization.
No.
I was thinking,
Never heard of
Brooklyn
that.
Brooklyn Nine.
Like
Okay.
6-hour long Minecraft video about a parkour civilization that buys things with parkour.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's brain rot.
It was
yeah.
like a bunch of like it was originally just like a bunch of like TikTok shorts and stuff.
Oh no.
And of them telling a story about parkour civilization that they cut together into a big YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's almost 2 hours long.
I'm gonna have to watch this. You know that, right?
Yep. I've found the video. I'm adding it to our to watch list.
Jesus. I was thinking, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where he's playing Quasi Cupcakes in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's kind of the situation. Quasi Cupcakes. But it's probably Parkour Civilization. Let's be real.
As you all are approaching, Owen goes, would you like to be surprised? Would you like the information on Dojo 783?
Tell me everything.
Yeah,
As I
let's
am-
do
As I am
info.
sanding with, I have on my new goggles.
Casey
Oh
turns
yeah,
up the volume louder on the iPad, but still enough that she can hear it.
And Ellie is the only one who's actually paying attention fully because she's got nothing better to do.
Oh, Casey's paying full attention. She just really doesn't want to be.
Dojo 783, part of the B-class civilization, the Arudite King. Major export is raw gold.
Ruling body.
Let me see. I'm going
You say
through my
rock
notes and cutting out the things that are just spoilers.
God, what did I do to this place?
This Class B Civ is part of the protected space territories ceded to local civilizations after the Treaty of Northern Territories. Made it hard to expand into the area between Avantex and the Grand Unitar. As earnings disparities began to grow, slavery became more and more prevalent. After recent peaceful movements to abolish slavery ended violently with the assassination of several opposition leaders, the Erudite Guild is making most of the amounts of money in years while human rights are at their lowest in generations. Positives of the Erudite Guild: plenty of smuggling jobs, slavery is legal if you're into that sort of thing, the spice flows aplenty, and there's a black market on every planet. Flourishing. The negatives of coming here: Avantex has their hands in everybody's pockets. Slavery is illegal if you're not into that sort of thing. Plenty of opportunities to get involved in crime. Primary ruling class is the Aerganons, a race of lizard folk, sturdy builds for mountain climbing, cliff-borne settlements. However, that's not where they primarily reside anymore. looks like there are 2 decent landing spots on this planet. We can land in the slums of Gondorak. Oh wait, no, I flipped the names. No, yeah. We can land in the slums of Gondorak, just outside of the slums, just outside of the Dorak mines. Or we can try our chances with the hyper rich and land in the land at Mercer Garrick, the intense skyscraper madness that came from all of this.
All right, Sullivan, I know what you would prefer. However, that's not what I prefer.
Before we even discuss anything, what is our purpose here? To find out what exactly?
I assume just what happened to this place. And maybe some information on...
Well, you say what happened to this place. It's indirectly Avantex controlled, part of a larger slaving guild. I'm going to make an assumption here that this is one of your points of interest, one of these coordinates. You likely had a job here. If we're looking into anything, it's probably a high-profile assassination that happened in the past 5 to 10 years. So, where are we going to learn information on such an assassination most effectively? Despite what you think, I say the slums.
Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah.
If we want to get deep into the rumor mill, that is where we need to go.
That, and my biggest concern is a plant. I don't know if anyone would even recognize me. It seems that they're pretty covert in the way that they do things, but if they're gonna have someone... What's up?
We'll find out. If we get out of the ship and somebody sees you and screams, we know you've been recognized.
Nah. Just make sure you lock everything up good, because I imagine that we're probably gonna try and steal as much as they can from this ship.
Oh, we have 2 bodyguards now, don't we?
That's true.
You think you can handle that?
Jack goes
at our gunslinger and our killer robot man.
Yeah, just guarding the shit. Yeah, I can easily. Yeah.
If you want to take shifts so you can explore the planet as you desire, that's fine.
That could be lovely.
But we should at least leave one behind.
He pulls a set of 2 orbs up, and he puts one. He watch him like reach over, and he just puts it on the ceiling, like pointing at the front door, and then he just puts one in the hallway. And he goes, "These will help you if you want to look in, but I'll use these to help me keep an eye on the main entrance and the entrance to the cargo bay. That should cover most of it. You all can access them as well."
I'm so fucking glad we hired you.
Hopefully it'll be worth it.
Yeah, you're
We got
sleeping.
pocket cameras. That's sick.
Yeah, you're gonna. Well, but it's just us. I mean, you sleep in a little hideaway. It's good to have security cameras, even if they're temporary.
You just reminded me of a magic item I found. I pull out my ring of alarm.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the ring of alarm!
This ain't worth shit, is it?
What the hell is that?
I can cast a spell with it to get alerted if anything comes by an area, but more useful for out in the wilds than it is in a city.
I mean, you found it in that tomb on Years Nexus, so it's probably would have been super useful in the Nexian warring period, which seemed to be most of the better part of 3,000 years. It's like if somebody's going to come and stab you in the back, it's better to know about it.
Probably true. Well, anyways, I put that away. I pull out a +1 arrow from my bag of holding and I eat it.
Yeah, he watches his lips purse slightly and the arrow begins to just unfurl and become like sparkling material that just disappears.
I'm gonna look at Jack's reaction to this.
He's just, his eyes narrow slightly. Goes, I had you wrong. I thought you were a human. Glad to know that there's some sort of elemental?
No, he made a stupid decision. That's a separate issue.
Yeah, he's supposed to be human. He was when we met him.
It's...
Now I don't know what the fuck he is, other than a moron.
That's great. I'm glad you figured that one out.
Come on, you couldn't possibly believe that the werewolf was the only weirdo.
It's not that I... Werewolf is one thing. Android another. Giant fuck-off behemoth from God fuck knows where. All in the realm of things that happen in the galaxy. That's... Whatever that was is worrisome.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of magic.
There's a bit of anti-magic.
If you really want to be freaked out, ask Rayla about the alpha particle emissions.
I'll be sure to look at your medical record. Sure, the doctor is absolutely not above the board. For what now I understand.
No, but she's good at her job, so that's fine.
Oh, that's a good point, Brandon. To that certificate, add a private suite with lead-lined walls.
Okay.
Revolt.
I feel like that falls under the we have to pay for that ourselves after the fact.
No, yeah, I know. Like, add it to like the things that need to be purchased with the ship.
The amount, the amount of how cheap that is staggering.
I'm just saying, if it gets any worse, I need a contained room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean,
you might be the one locked up in the room and not me.
like to
Or
let,
me.
like
just whatever the captain's quarter suite is, make it radioactive proof.
Yeah. Yeah, that in previous fantasy games that we had, lead lining something was hard to do because it was hard to find and process and purify lead to the point where it was actually helpful, which is why it was expensive. But like in a sci-fantasy-ass universe, lead is cheap as hell.
Okay.
It's probably like $5,000 to line a room with like sheet lead.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that will be part of the purchase for sure.
okay.
Casey is going to fucking explode if she does not run out and start doing stuff.
Alright. This was all sort of just while you were coming in.
Oh
so
yeah, I know.
I'll say you find somewhere to land that doesn't look like people are waiting to strip your ship as you land. Because the first couple landing spots, you literally watch like a crowd of like 10 to 20 people like come in danger close to the landing site that you were picking.
Mhm.
They're literally waiting with crowbars to just start peeling your ship.
Well, I'll just say, like, as we touch down, I emit a sonar wave.
You find a nicer place, and then that there are people and just
Just burst a couple eardrums.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people run off back into the crowd, but it's not it's enough to deter people for now, but it's not enough to like actively scare anybody. I'll say it that way.
All right, I think we should keep both of them on here. I'm gonna be real.
Really? You don't think the killer robot is enough?
I think having 2 pairs of eyes is good with this crowd.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm going to be sticking around for a second just to shore up the asteroid impact.
And Frank goes, "Don't worry, I'll be on the gun." So you hear the gun power up and begin to swivel. That deters people pretty quick.
Before we actually get off, let's make it clear what our strategy is. Because there is the possibility that depending on how the assassination went down, Casey is recognized. Now, I believe we did learn that part of your training or whatever was disguise, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's unlikely, but who knows?
Well, I got a question. Owen,
Yes.
do you have, like, an article of the exact incident with this assassination of the opponents? Like, what happened? Like a Wikipedia type thing?
I could search Wikipedia for you.
Sure. I mean, if we can try and get as much information, because, I mean, they have a lot. Some of these have, like, down to the minute.
I'm not going to like break everything down, but the
Here's a question.
yes.
The data I recovered on like the points of interest. Was there like metadata? Like, was there like timestamps when each of those entries was created?
No, they just seem to be in an order of the entries, but yeah, they were stripped of anything
Okay.
useful. It was just like, basically it was like raw data that you had to recompile into a set of coordinates.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can't
Yeah.
try and go for a date range. I mean, it's still gonna be within the last 5,
No, that's why I'm
10
like, I'm
years.
literally wondering if on the Wikipedia page it just tells you.
But
What, like list of assassinations on this planet, and we can see if any of those
I mean, yeah, that's
jog a
literally a
memory.
thing. If you look up on Wikipedia, you can be like, okay, here's diplomatic incident.
Fuck it, why not?
Here's
I
what
can do that.
happened
We
with
don't need
diplomatic
Owen to do
incident.
it.
yeah. But yeah, like as you go through the Erudite Guild started off rocky. They were sort of authoritarian, but they grew to a Class B Civ because this whole strip of and this includes Savathrin, but Savathrin doesn't really focus on it as nearly as much. There's a ton of gold to be mined from all of the planets that are around here. Just in this general area, and it was sort of why both Grand Unitar and Aventix were pushing towards taking territories this way. It's a resource rich area. Just of the Chandar Galaxy in general. So they are a newer civ. They're around 400 years old. They they slowly conglomerated Class Ds to Class Cs to finally what they are now is a Class B civilization. The majority of their power came from slavery. They don't have to pay workers, so they get to keep 100% of the profits. And there was a movement about 15 years ago to abolish slavery, and in that movement did begin to actually gain traction. A lot of the richer folk were like, yeah, we've already sort of made our money. Let's, move to start paying these people. And then suddenly there was just a switch, as a switch back to status quo, as over the course of about a week, all of the heads of the abolitionists were executed or assassinated, one by one. And unfortunately, a movement dies if no one wants to speak out because they're afraid to lose their head. So
Yeah.
status quo took back over, and now the Garrick Nebula is a slaver space once more, and everyone is sort of not okay with it, but no one wants to suddenly die if they want to speak out. So
That's fair. Do they have names for these people?
it would, but I didn't write anything down. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no one's name is continually important. But yeah, it was yeah, the event was called the Red Week, and
Oh god.
15 assassinations took place over the course of 7 days, and it set back any chance of the Ardite Guild abolishing their slaves by probably the 80 years that that the Mursa Garrick, the capital of this planet, existed. So
Well, that leaves little to the imagination on what happened.
I'm probably I might change the name. I randomly generated a name for the lizard folk, and it literally just sort of reads like Argonians, and it's driving me crazy now.
That's fine. Don't worry.
It's the Ergonons.
Okay.
And writing it down, not saying it out loud, I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I was like, that's just the Argonians. But the races that are effectively subjugated are the Lemurians, basically lemur folk, Tarasan Aarakocra, and Moon Elves. These planets home are now almost effectively all enslaved. There are few cases of them breaking out, but unless you are actively like a spice lord or a gang member, you're a slave to the mine and the corporation that runs that mine, and that's about it.
Okay.
So
Now, we probably should have looked into this before we landed, but are they just going to attempt to enslave us immediately? Because that's not going to be fun. I'm asking this just to the general lot. I mean, Why wouldn't they? We're foreigners and we got money.
Because we're foreigners and we have money, and they want more foreigners to come here with more money to spend the money. That's how economies work.
I guess.
Worst
All right,
case
I'm leaving.
scenario, we have Sullivan's threat of "Don't you know who I am?" And when they say no, we book it.
I'm gonna take a cloak with me just in case that can cover up whatever, but I don't think she's gonna be too concerned about anyone recognizing her from this.
Okay.
At least not in the slums.
Alright, so we're just asking around about... What do you want out of this, Casey?
That's a good question that I don't really have an answer to.
Okay. So you have no direction. So then all we're looking for is to try and find out what you did here.
Yeah.
And then we're
Or
going to
how,
what?
or
Accept
under, like-
that information and depart, or go and try to find the people that you affected? I suppose that question depends on what we find out you did, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like I murdered 15 people, but I'd like to know how that happened, or if there's any specific
Who
details on
paid
that.
for and arranged it, maybe? So that we can
Yeah.
interrogate them to try and get to the bottom, find out the business that is responsible for making you, so we can get some information on this enemy we're dealing with, perhaps?
Yeah, which, by the way, definitely is not giving up on finding me.
Presumably not.
No, I'm definitely
We
not.
found them actively tracking you whenever we went to whatever the hell the place was. They were a couple days behind us at that point.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. And we'll just...
Right, let's start asking.
start.
Do we want to split up or stick together?
I think we should bring Jack, since he knows what the underworld is.
I mean, I could.
I mean-
don't know if I have any contacts here, but
No, but you know how to do stuff, right?
I don't know. I mean,
I know how to
Sullivan's...
help. Yeah.
I watched Sullivan make a pretty quick and dirty deal yesterday.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Where do you think all of the where do you think that Pelican case went?
I barely
you
noticed
know what?
it.
It's unfortunate. That could have been a good in here to the underworld.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Finding a
well.
buyer and then making part of the deal information on what we want to... But regardless.
Well, you guys
Well-
go ahead, and I'll fund you later. I'm gonna go fix the hole in the ship.
Alright.
Alright, everyone has their... What do we call it? Do we call them phones? Or do we have a different word for it?
Navcom, yeah.
Yeah,
Navcoms.
we've been saying Navcoms.
I mean,
Everyone has their navcoms. I think we should split up, at least initially, to try and get a direction, and then whoever finds a hit first, we meet up with them.
Fair.
So, Jax, you can be part of this. We have Frank on the guns.
Hunter's like, combatant, I will deal with anyone who attempts to break into the ship without your authorized permission.
Excellent. Alright, so it'll just be us three at first, and the Reg. Us four, splitting up. Whoever gets a bite first, call in the others. Will follow up on your lead, whoever that is. Ellie will repair the ship, and if we haven't found something before then Ellie will also strike out on her own. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright.
As much of a plan as we're going to have.
We are looking for information on this. What'd you call it? Red Week?
Red Week,
Yes.
yeah. That's what.
We are looking for information on the Red Week. Now, keep in mind, this was about an attempted turn in power that resulted in the established force continuing to be in power. So there might be some... what's the word? Hesitation from people to bring up such things.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm hoping to skip the people part altogether and just go based off of if I can force sense something.
That doesn't make sense to me, but you know what you can do better than anyone else, so you, yes,
Barely, but yeah.
pursue that avenue. I am going to be asking people. It's the best way to learn things, in my opinion. Alright, good luck. Remember, the first sign you find, call in the others. We do not want to be alone on this planet for too long. I know I
Yes.
said we will not be kidnapped for slavery purposes, but it still might happen.
Yes. Make sure everyone has their navcoms on short range just in case. That'll let you get out a signal if someone is, grabbing you. Do we want to set like a phrase other than help I'm being kidnapped?
No, honestly, that's clear enough. That works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Help, I'm being kidnapped.
if I need to be subtle, I'll yell Bananarama.
Alright.
The definition of subtle. I like it.
I'm gonna leave everything that has purchasing power on the ship. That, like, debit, my fucking... I don't know if I've got credit cards, I don't know if I've got coins, if I need money, I will come back.
Dude, my bank chip, all that shit's built into my arm. If that gets stolen, I'll know.
Hey, wait, my arm!
If that gets stolen, you have bigger problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, my navcom, it's all my arm. So
Yeah.
No, I've got the necklace thing for the navcom. I'm just leaving my wallet on the ship.
Okay, fair.
I'm going to take the saber and fucking be very aware of where it is at all times.
Where is it?
So
at
if
all
anybody
times?
tries to steal
Swallow
that,
it.
fucking, I will never not have a hand on it,
no,
basically.
just swallow it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then if you need to use it, you can use force power to like push it up through your throat.
Yeah.
And then
Like a
like you like
pocket.
pull it from your
Ugh,
mouth like a magic
that.
trick, and people will be like, "Oh no, leave her alone."
That's
She's
fucked
an
up.
actual sword swallower.
But yeah, and if I need money, I'll come back, or I'll borrow
All
it
right.
and forward it to somebody else.
Good luck, everybody. I am leaving.
As you all
I'm
venture
gonna-
out, Ellie, I do believe that the ship currently only has materials to repair about 10 points of damage on it. You're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, sorry, I was blowing my nose. Yeah, that I believe is true.
So you can spend an hour and get you up from 25 to 35 of 38 max hit points. So you'll still be a little damaged, but
Yeah.
you won't have any, because it's once you get to the bloodied condition for the ship, or the damaged condition for the ship, that's when like it starts to become unsafe to fly.
Mhm.
But I mean 35 of 38 is not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So you spend an hour basically replacing plates and stuff. You are now out of materials, but you don't need to make a check because you have an hour to do it. Because you can make checks during combat and stuff to like speed weld the holes and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I would just keep in mind that you need more materials to fix your ship. If you want to make it pristine, if not, it's at 35 of 38. If you can write that down.
Yeah, my goal is covering the wiring and internal ceiling that we need in order to live. So
basically the way I envision it is the first half of your hit points is the outer shell damage, and the second half is like things that might penetrate through. So, and all of those are very bad. So, okay. With that dealt with, Jack, Sullivan, and Casey, you all go 3 different directions. You're currently parked, on what would normally be like, in a normal city, it would be like like a spaceport, enough space to where you can land your ship. It's sort of on the southern side of town. There are a bunch of mechanics nearby, but it looks like nobody's home. As you begin to venture outward, you go. Somebody goes north, somebody goes northwest, somebody goes northeast. Who's going where?
So, my plan, and it may not be a good one, is I'm just gonna follow and see if there's any severe disruptions in terms of, like, force energy.
There is nothing currently. You may get something if you investigate.
Okay, but there's nothing on the surface level.
Yeah, you need to begin the investigation to maybe get some vibes of a direction to go if you want to do that way. But yeah.
And what were the directions?
North, northeast, and northwest.
Northwest.
All right, you head northwest. Jack will take the direction that nobody goes. So, Sullivan, which way do you wish to go? He died.
I'll just do straight north.
Jack will head northeast. All right. I need either an investigation check if you are straight up like looking for things that might give you a clue, a perception check if you are sort of tracking how people are moving about you, and if or a persuasion check if you're just trying to talk to people and gain intel that way.
Perception for sure. It's also a good vibe to see if she's got any vibes around people.
I will be.
Perception. There's a +8 to this.
I need to pull up.
Back.
Where is it? D&D Basics. Chandara. Documents. Yes.
DM.
Yes.
I would say persuasion, but based on the very first person I talked to, the very first person, to like set like a vibe. If I get the vibe that like this is something that the government or that is incentivized not to be talked about, I will switch my method and try to pose as sort of like almost like I'm someone in the government trying to get people to slip up.
Okay. So then I would have you switch to deception, and depending on your persuasion roll, I might make it with advantage. I might make it with disadvantage.
Okay, so this will be the persuasion.
Okay, and then
13 persuasion.
13, and then Jack is gonna just do investigation. That's what he does.
Oh, thank God.
28. All right. And he's gonna be specifically investigating to find if he can find any thieves guilds, any spice lords, any seedy underbelly types. Get to that.
Also, you said for material components, it doesn't matter if I get them at a discount or not. It's still just 50 gold worth of X.
Yes.
Okay. I'll try and look for some, like, pearls.
Okay. You might struggle to find something like that in the gold slums, but I'll keep that in mind. You're basically you're if I was to describe the area that you've landed for these slums, it's not like favela, like, you know, South America, or like tent slums in like the Middle East. It's almost dwarven in stature, but as you look around, they like table-topped a mountain.
Oh, interesting.
And all the houses are built out of the stone from, like, they literally cut the top half of a mountain off. And there are just, like, pockets where, like, mines go in to mine out the, like, gold. Every now and then you see, like, there'll be some, like, someone has a nicer house that has, like, a couple of the stones are like quartz matrix with a little bit of like veins of like feldspar or like fool's gold that run through it. So like a little bit of white and like gray and like, you know, that off gold color.
Got it. So ocean fishing's not a big concern here.
Yeah. You look out
Also,
and it's just sort of valleys.
Also, even if you found someone to purchase the pearl from, you specifically did not bring your wallet or anything on.
So I said that, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I hope no one brings that up.
I was gonna call you on it.
No. I'm just hoping no one brings it up immediately and we just move on. If the situation occurred and I didn't have money, that would be a separate issue.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now, I was like, maybe they just won't encounter someone who has pearls and it won't be a problem.
Yeah. It's
but now the cat's out of the bag.
It's unlikely you will find someone with pearls here unless even the like spice lords might not have pearls here. Pearls are like, holy shit, you have pearls? We don't have an ocean on this planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, $50 pearls, 150 gold here.
I was like, yeah.
You could have probably bought like a 25 gold pearl or a 50 gold pearl in Aria because it was all on top of the ocean.
Yeah, but you said the price doesn't matter even if it's discounted.
Correct.
It's just how much you paid for it.
No, it's just the size. So it's got to be the right size. So yeah, if you pay $0,
if I get one that's the right size and I pay 25 gold pieces for it, is that kosher?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you threaten to kill somebody to pay half price for that, it's still a pearl worth 50 gold. Now, if you threaten to have an appraisal appraise something at 50 gold and it's a 1 gold pearl, I'm gonna say fuck you because it's not the right size. You can gamify the system a little bit, but you can't stick a rotted dynamite in someone's tailpipe and go yeah. The car's rocket powered.
Fine, because we find nothing.
But yeah, your total was
12.
12. Okay. And as perception checks, you're not specifically asking people, but you begin looking out, and you begin to see a couple of people, like, they see you and they'll exchange words and, like, move away from you. The vibe is very untrusting of outsider. Even with a 12, you pick up that much. It's about lunchtime, when you all are beginning your exploration. So you hear these hefty sirens go off as the workers are allotted their 20 minutes for lunch. So a sort of stampede begins coming through town as people rush to get food from anywhere that has space. So you begin to like have to sort of sidestep, and this bigger Lemurian is coming through, and they sort of bump you with the shoulder as they're running through. And what is your passive perception? 18?
Yes.
It's 10 plus your, yeah.
10.
You feel a tail go right for your saber, but you have your hand on it. They're going to quickly make a sleight of hand to see if they can slip a hand. The DC is okay. So that's a 22 for them.
Okay.
They get their hand wrapped around it. I need either a strength or a dexterity saving throw from you.
Can I force shock them?
We will start combat, but yeah.
These fuckheads. Is there anything I can do that's not gonna kill them?
I mean, if you openly attack them, no one sees this but you and this Lemurian. They're gonna go, oh, outsider attacked first.
That's fair. There's no subtle way for me to just be like, fuck off.
Do you have anything that'll let you say fuck off silently? That doesn't do damage?
That doesn't do damage? Oh yeah, I do. Fuck, Force Whisper. I will just fucking go in their head and just fucking threaten them and say, fuck off. Or I'll kill you.
Make an intimidation.
Okay, that's gonna be -1 to it, so.
I meant like a force push or like a...
I do have a force push, but you said nothing physical, so that's why.
No, I said nothing that does damage.
Oh, then I would have fucking force pushed.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing that physically says you do this much damage.
Yeah, I will do that then. I don't want to fuck. Yeah.
Okay. I'm usually very literal in this game, Rose. I try to be so that
I know.
So yeah, what entails in your force power? What does it need to make a save or
Use a force power to move a medium or small creature or object not being worn or carried. They strength saving throw, an object automatically fails the saving throw. When a failed save, the creature or object moves a number of feet in the direction based on blah 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 blah.
yeah, strength saving throw. They're a stronger Lemurian, but that means 15. They're not a combat focused creature. So there's just a straight +2 to this. 15. What is your save?
That does not meet my DC.
Okay. So they wrap their tail around you, and you just like make a palm motion, and they skid sideways from your grasp. They're sort of shocked, and the crowd doesn't really seem to notice the movement as straight. Like a couple people sort of give a side eye, but everyone's sort of trying to go get lunch.
Yeah.
So, you escape from that for your sort of looking aloof failure for the check.
Yeah.
Sullivan, you went straight north and you rolled a total of, was it 13?
Yeah, for the persuasion.
Okay. You begin asking people if they knew anybody or anyone associated with the Red Week, and it goes about as well as a 13 can. People close doors on you. People like tell you to get out of their shop. People look worried and close up shop.
Okay. But I at least get the idea that I was correct, and there's, if not a direct sort of like implication not to talk about it from the government, then there's at least like some uncomfortableness about
yes. It. No one seems to give you any with a 13, no one gives you any insight if like it's a government thing or just a fear thing, but you know it's one of the two.
Okay. Then yeah, we gamble and I roll with my plan.
Okay, I'm gonna say because a 13 is the DC I set, so I'm just gonna say roll a deception check flat.
Okay.
So if you have anything to improve your chances, you may do so, but
yeah, I'll use one of my 3 luck points. Why not? Well, actually, will I? Didn't the other guy roll a 28 or something?
Yes, Jack rolled a 28.
Yeah, I'm fine just flat rolling it.
Okay.
If I'm not successful, I'm pretty sure he will be.
Yeah.
28.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you begin putting on this sort of air of suspicious, like, weasel. You're like, you're doing a good job deceiving people and making it seem like you're prying for information. In like the most obvious, oblivious, not reading the room way. Like, there's a memorial in town for some of the people, and you're like going there and being like, hey, did you know any of these people? Just sort of the worst the worst type of power hungry sort of mean way of exploiting people sort of vibes. And that gets you sort of the attention that you want. As you're questioning somebody that's trying to like go into their home, You sort of keep stepping in their way. A bigger Tarasan Aarakocra flies down and it's just like, hey man, leave that poor guy alone. What are you doing here, huh? What are you up to?
What about you?
He crosses. What about me? What?
You look like the type. Were you involved at all? Do you know anything about
Does this guy look older than 15?
the Red Week?
He is. Yeah, man. I was about 5, maybe 6 when that happened. I'm sure my parents. What are you asking? And he like sort of looks around. Like the street begins to clear out a little bit as the people rush into lunch ends.
It's just very important that I find someone that remembers it, is all. A fact-checking mission, I'd say.
The guy does one more look up and down the street. And he comes in real close. He goes. He leans over and he goes, are you with those fucking lizard folk? And like, you know, the way that birds, their eyes on the side of their head, he gets one eye real close to you. This big green, green parrot-headed, Aarakocra.
Getting a smidge of what I feel like is dislike for this authority.
Mm-hmm.
The enslaved dislike the lizard people, yes.
I feel like I've found someone I can at least pry a little on. So, I think I smile, throw an arm around the guy's shoulder, and say, man, you are the first person to react like that all day. I'm sick of this fear. No, I'm not with them. I'm looking for a rebel.
He sort of brushes your hand off of his shoulder and he goes, I'm not a rebel, I'm just stupid. I don't have time for fear either, though. So, I get what you mean, but don't go around scaring old folk. I know that's eventually found your way to the right people, but man, that's rude.
Not a lot of time for niceties in times like this, I think.
Fair. Listen, I like 2 minutes. I can fly so I can get back faster, but like, he like hushes his tone a little bit. What are you after? What's the deal?
Well, the information I'm after is truthful. I need someone that was there, or knows someone that was there. A first-hand account.
He pulls out a little, like an older navcom, and he goes, he types something out real fast on it. And he goes, you want info?
Yeah.
He sticks his navcom out for you, and this is a very common thing. If you tap navcoms to each other, you can pass information on like a sticky note or a digital sticky note. without ever sharing contact information. I mean, you could probably get his contact information being a slicer,
Sure, yeah.
but it's the best way to essentially hand notes to people in this setting. You
I'll tap
just
it with the back of my wrist.
You get on your navcom, and anonymous note gets added of a nearby street and address. And he goes, "Go ask for Old Man Onada. My pops, he does accounting now with the fact that he ain't got no legs, so not good at mining anymore. He'll happily tell you about well, I think what you're after." And he goes, "Anyway, I got work, mines and all that."
Sure, mines.
Yeah. Don't keep doing what you were doing. It was creepy. He just flies off.
Don't keep doing what you were doing. It's creepy.
All right. And as I radio back into the group, I imagine at the same time, Jack is probably finding something similar.
Jack is sitting in a spice bar, smoking laced hookah, and talking to all of the worst seedy underbelly folk that he could find.
That is literally what I was gonna do. So,
I don't have it. Hang on. Wait. There's 5e. There's literally like a spice table of like different shit. Is it in Scummanville? If I just type spice, I find it. If not, I'll go look into a book. Spice equipment. Yeah, there we go. There's a whole fucking section for spices.
oh dear.
What the fuck is mummergy?
I don't know.
Muon Gold, Yaladai. Mummergy. Mummergy is a strong smelling liqueur derived from a plant of the same name. Cool.
By the way, what was the guy's name? Old Man Opesh or something?
Onata.
Onata.
Onado.
Onato.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, with the voice I was putting on, it sounded more like T.O., but
yeah.
Yeah. Old Man Onado. Onnado. But yeah, you get back like you just get like a message. It's just like, I found a spicer bar. It's got some pretty good leads here.
I got a name and an address.
That's good too.
I got their shit patched up.
Great.
What are your leads, by the way?
He goes, well, I made some information deals with someone named Ryga. Riga is willing to give me information about what they call the promised times.
Interesting.
What you say deals? What did you promise?
Oh, I already gave him stuff.
Okay.
Information on planets, some metadata to make some subspace jumps, that sort of stuff.
Mm.
I've gotten the name and address for someone that should have some sort of first-hand account of this Red Week. So,
Yes.
2 different paths here.
He goes, personally, unless you want to get fucked up, I'd recommend maybe the old man first, and this as a backup. These guys are real rages.
Fair. I was going to recommend splitting up, but that's probably fair.
Yeah, we'll probably get more information later in the day. It's like 1 p.m. and these people are 4 hours in.
All right. Well, I'll send over the address to you all. Meet me there. Let's meet a block south so that we don't have a potential awkward situation of a group of strangers arriving one after another and idling outside this guy's doorway.
Mm-hmm. Spice bar.
All right.
Oh, no. Alrighty. So yeah, he comes back your guys' direction towards the center of town. Casey, are you meeting up or are you doing something else?
Oh, my fucking microphone's been muted.
It
I said I put the cloak on. And I'll meet up with Sullivan.
Okay. Alright, you all converge about a block south of the location sent to you all. You all meet up without an issue.
All right. Before we go and have this conversation, Casey, do you have some sort of ability to forcefully read someone's mind or view their memories?
Not that I know of.
All right. So then we have to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Which means...
before we continue to this, Ellie, did you want to come along? You are done with...
Yeah, I would tag along.
So you also meet up. I just wanted to make sure before. Also, real quick, I'm gonna switch headphones so that, yeah. Give me just a second.
No, if I did, that'd be pretty nifty, but that's not in my repertoire.
All it means is actually having a conversation, which means forcing this person to potentially relive a very traumatic moment. So, probably needs to be guided by a softer touch.
That's not the one.
From a place of concern. But
my big headphones beeped at me that they were low battery, and I was like, they beep every like 10 minutes when they're on low battery. They would have lasted long enough, but that's annoying. Okay. I can hear again. Alright.
I mean, if you're
Um,
looking for a softer voice from a place of concern, that's not me. I mean, I'm concerned, but
I can feign softness.
Sure, I can pretend all day. All I mean is that we probably need to do everything possible to not reveal why we're
Yeah,
looking into this. Like,
no shit, yeah.
there needs to be no possibility that you somehow slip up and reveal that you committed the atrocities, given that this might be a very dark place in this person's life.
Correct. Yeah.
I just feel the need to reiterate it because I feel like it's very possible you do slip up.
You know what? That's fair. That's absolutely valid.
Now, even if you did slip up, they probably wouldn't believe you, to be honest. But still.
Yeah.
As long as we're all on the same page, let's get moving.
Yeah, you as a group round the corner.
Oh, I don't know if you heard me or not, or if I said it, but I throw the cloak on.
Yes, yeah. I figured you had it on this whole time. But yeah, I heard you. Yeah, you brain. You gather together, round the corner, head up the street, the block to address given.
Actually, pause for a moment before we go.
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of thinking about something. And we're assuming that the thread in common on all of these places is that you've committed some sort of atrocity, which probably is true. But I'm realizing something, since what we have dubbed Point C is, if not directly my home moon, then at least very close. There might be a common thread, given some information I've learned about something my home possesses.
That being.
And after partaking in a drink that I did, I might be sort of in tune with it. DM, I would like to see if I could sense a dark spots on this planet.
Make me.
Since apparently the planet my moon orbits is a massive dark spot.
Yeah.
Maybe that's parts of the coordinate system is marking dark spots.
Make me a faith check.
I'll do
You
this
see me
straight.
do so as well, because you were sort of looking for vibes.
Oh, I do too?
Yeah, you can. You don't have to. You don't want to.
No, I want to. Vibes.
An average 15.
Plus 8 to whatever that is.
Both
Also
of you rolled
15.
a 15. You would know from your previous exposure to all of this with the monks or that you encountered before that sort of told you all of this stuff. Dark spots are fairly common in a galactic sense. With a 15 and both of your exposure to that energy, there is one on this planet, but not nearly of the same size as was on what was that planet?
Argesha?
The Bargesha?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, not nearly as big as the one on Bargesha, but there is still one here, which also means that you'll both feel there's a light spot somewhere on this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So
So it
Well,
might be
true,
a coincidence.
probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly relevant. Okay.
I mean, I think it's something to check out eventually, but
It's just a thought I had.
I mean, I think it's a good.
Let's just
good
keep
one,
it on the back burner, and if, say, point of interest B has one, then maybe we'll have a pattern. And if it doesn't, then we're still where we started.
I mean, my concern is if there's a pattern in terms of that, there's something beyond just keeping resources.
I mean, then we can add it to the pile of, is it a cult activity that Rage and I have been gathering? So
Is that a pile you have?
I would say so.
I wouldn't describe any of the information we have on this as a pile, given the fact that it's all secondhand word of mouth.
Yeah, I mean, we're about to talk to a primary source, but
The only concrete information we have is from the chip in Casey's brain.
Well, maybe we'll get more concrete information.
All right. Yes. Let's go have a conversation then.
You the streets have for the most part cleared. Seems like with very little social liberties, if you're not at work, you're usually at home, or vice versa. So that this place is not what you're accustomed to, because it switches between like rural nobody shithole to bustling middle of the day lunch rush, back to shithole. You don't know how many times in a day.
So this is a slum, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna find anything expensive along the way,
Mm-mm.
but I assume there'd still be people peddling things on the street. Could I cobble together? Could I buy someone who wove buy a basket, and let's along the way put together a gift basket?
I would say yeah. Not the most premium of gift baskets, but yeah, you put together like a hand woven basket, and a turkey leg, and there's this Middle Eastern way that they seal grapes in this clay little cask, to keep them for longer periods of time. You get one of those. Some flowers, some dried meats, all for I would say probably 10 gold total for this fairly hefty basket of
Gotcha.
Snacks and food and stuff. It seems like the majority of what people are selling is food, at least over here.
All right.
Yeah.
10 gold.
Everybody you buy something from is excited that you're giving them a straight gold and not pieces of a gold.
All right. To get our story straight, we are sympathetic to this event. We want to reach out to people who were directly affected to hear their stories so we can remember them. Since it happened... How long ago was it?
11 years ago?
11 years, and there's very little discussion. It's a story that deserves to be remembered. That's our story. All right. And if we get some sort of any sort of indication that they were directly part of the rebellion, then we're also sympathetic to that cause. But if they don't mention it, we do not mention it.
All right.
All right. Knock, knock.
No way.
I'm afraid not, friend.
You're not the nurse. You're not the cleaner. I don't know who
But
you
all the
are.
same, I'm someone you're going to want to see.
Make a persuasion check.
Uh, 20.
It's a minute before you hear the slight warbling sound as you hear a chain and a bolt and a second bolt, and then the door unlock and crack open just enough to see an older Aarakocra sort of in the middle of that dark forest green and now graying feathers. Their eye is just enough of an eye peeks through the door, and you can see like a hover chair that they're sitting on. I see you. What the fuck do you want?
To talk.
I talk.
And I bring gifts. I hold up the basket.
With a 20, he opens the door enough for you to hand him the basket. But sort of just stands there with the basket on his legs. With the door like a foot and a half open, you can see pretty much halfway up both of his thighs. There's like a clean cut where he does not have leg.
Jesus.
Yes. I don't know what charity case you're with or what, but I don't have anything to say. Thank you for the gift basket, I guess.
Look, the discussion we ought to have is not one we should do with an open door. The Aarakocra gentleman that directed me here, I'm sure would agree. I didn't actually catch his name. He was young, though. 16 at most.
My son. Ugh. Well, if you pass the check with him, I guess it's fine. He's not the brightest, but his stupid big heart usually is on the right path. Come in, make it quick. We don't have much space, so you'll sort of need to squeeze where you can.
All right, let's go.
He
In quickly so we can close the door.
moves his. He does a 360 where he is and moves his chair inside. It takes up. They've like moved furniture to where it's exactly enough space to where he can get through still, but it's like you'll enter this apartment and it's like maybe 300 square feet. It's like half kitchen or a third kitchen, and then the other 2/3 is like a living room bedroom combo. He hovers over to the side of his bed and he's just like, make it quick. Not for any particular reason, I just don't like talking to people.
Oh, I can certainly understand that. But it is important. A conversation that needs to be had, unfortunately. And you're the first one I've found that can offer information.
Information on what exactly?
We're trying to find a recollection of an event that happened about 11 years ago. As accurate as possible.
With a clean, swift motion, he pulls a clean dagger out and goes, "Who the fuck sent you?"
No one sent us.
On the contrary, we're trying to find out who sent the perpetrators. Someone here called them in.
He pulls from a shirt pocket a pair of glasses and puts them on. And in that motion, you see he's also missing his left wing, and his hand is robotic.
Okay,
Oh my
I have to ask, do these look like lightsaber wounds or lightsaber cuts that have healed?
They're very clean, so probably, but you wouldn't be able to make that discernment without, like,
Asking directly.
getting him to, like,
Yeah.
settle down and make a medicine check. They're all sort of,
Casey's-
his legs are capped, the wing has a cap on it, and then the hand is just metallic. It doesn't have like the bioskin cover or anything. It's just,
Jesus. Casey cannot look this man in the eye.
yeah. He
Let's
puts the
just put cards
dagger
on the
away
table.
once he gets the glasses on.
And make it abundantly clear why we're asking, so you can decide whether or not you want to answer. It has come to our attention that it is, we'll say almost certainly, that the people who conducted this massacre were agents of Avantex, and we want to know who bought them. A first-hand account might give us that information.
Was there?
Yeah.
I can assure you Avantex was involved. Yes. Give me just a moment. And he goes over as a little, you can hear something vibrating on him. And he goes and he takes a little, and gets a glass of water and takes like 4 pills in a flash. And he goes, it's hard to say that I wasn't involved. He sort of raises a hand. Couldn't answer you who actually pulled the hit, made the call to assassinate all the abolitionist leaders, but I was certainly there when my wife died, so.
Oh no.
People they sent after us were no run-of-the-mill mercs. They didn't break a window. They didn't smash a lock, bust a door down. I just remember hearing the crackle of the photon saber wake me up in the middle of the night. She was already gone. Fought whoever it was with a corner table and a lamp, and Lost my hand, lost my wing. Told them to kill me, and they cut my legs off and laughed as I jumped out the window. So,
Did you happen to get any distinguishing features of this individual?
make a persuasion check with advantage. Or a deception check with advantage.
They're both -1, so...
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, 19.
19 on a nat 20. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Feminine. And, well, they were cocky and they didn't realize that the thing I grabbed before they ran off was a locket of hair.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Kept it. Couldn't get anyone to test it on this shithole, and I can't get off.
I wonder how that spell works. Actually, I know how that spell works. I know magic now.
You
I know it very well. We have an orb of scrying.
He goes, you,
Do
staff lady,
Yeah?
can you turn around and above the entrance to the kitchen, there's some shelves above the door. Can you grab the wood box that's up there?
All right, I will do just that.
I'd asked my son, but I had him put it up there because no one fucking looks up there.
I mean, looking at it now, it's very difficult to reach. But luckily, and I just standing jump.
Yeah.
Get it.
She's very athletic.
How many deaths was it? And it was over the course of a week, right?
It was 15 in a week.
Yeah. Because it was basically an entire, like, political party. It's just
Wiped out.
all of them. From the president down to the secondary treasurer.
Oh my god.
Now, as someone who was directly involved in one of the attacks, is it your interpretation that they had a sole perpetrator conduct the killings, or did multiple parties partake? Now, as far as eyewitness descriptions, we have reason to believe these people changed their appearance. So they might look wildly different, but I'm wondering if maybe 2 hits took place at the same time, perhaps?
Or they obscure it altogether.
He goes, he adjusts his glasses, which, they like sort of have a much wider rim because they're glasses for each side of his, and they're like these like wider
Okay.
lenses, so, you know.
Prey animal glasses.
Yeah. prey animal glasses. He just kind of looks out and he goes, as far as we understood, every one of them, a different person pulled off the hit, but they all were trained the same way. So if they changed their appearances, I'd say maybe like at most 3 people pulled this off. Unclear though.
How wide was the net? I'm just wondering what the possibility that only one person did it is.
The only reason I say 3 is because that was the most people that died in one night. The president, the vice president, and the speaker all died on the same night in 3 different areas in town before sunrise.
All right, all right. That's at least something.
But I can only assume the Vantex is the ones. I'm not stupid. Everyone died, and then within 3 months, the Vantex logos began showing up everywhere. They got involved. They said they wanted to help. And over the course of about a year, the Murrians, Aarakocra, and the Moon Elves all basically became secondary citizens on our own planet. The Ergonons, who sort of were impoverished before, but weren't treated poorly for it. Suddenly they were top dog.
Okay, that's actually a very interesting development. At the time that this happened,
Before
the
Sylvan
immediate
asks-
aftermath. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, before Sylvan asks any more questions, I just want to open the box and see what color the hair is.
Yeah, I would.
That's
I
going
would.
to
I would.
That's going to immediately tell us if it's Casey or if it's somebody else.
I would ask if I could open the box, and then I would do it.
Oh yeah. I assumed you would just open it.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's his shit. I'm gonna be polite about it. And then I'm trying to be on my best behavior so that he trusts us. And yeah, open the box.
Casey's trying not to fucking die.
You open the box, and sitting in the box on like 2 little they're like thin wooden risers that are sort of U-shaped to fit a wrist, and then the center of the knuckles is a poorly taxidermized hand holding a lump of yellow hair.
Casey fucking takes a breath of relief.
Alright, I definitely didn't expect your hand to be in here, but I mean the presentation is remarkable.
I was a bit of a theater kid. I thought it was.
I mean, it's certainly effective.
It certainly has the impact.
It's my artifact
trust
of
me.
defiance.
If I could have done it all again, I would have kept my arm. It'd be in a glass case somewhere.
As long as people do the formaldehyde thing, ugh, you can smell that throughout their whole house, even if it's sealed. Anyways, if you can do something, take a hair. Don't take all of it. I still want it. A memento. But,
No, I mean, that's fair.
there's plenty. I grabbed probably 100 hairs. She didn't feel it because she cut right through them. Or I don't know what the hell they were.
I can do something with that. And I will take like 2 hairs.
Mm-hmm.
And very carefully like roll them up in a little ball and then put them in my bag of holding. So they are now in a pocket dimension. And when I say ball of 2 yellow hairs, I will be able to get those. Exactly. I know the way the spell works, as far as I've ever understood, is I've got something that was theirs now.
Yeah, well, you have a body part, a lock of hair, or a bit of nail, which is better than possession.
Yeah.
That's a -10.
Yeah.
Good grief, yeah. So, whoever it is...
We just need to know the target.
So a flat roll.
We just need to know the target, which, if we can get Casey to jog her memory a bit, will be extensive.
Hey, you know what? Casey.
Which will
You
be
see
extended
Yes,
and another
Brandon!
-5.
You see bright golden locks. Either give me a straight intelligence check, or let's say, or give me a faith check.
I'll give you faith, because my god. 5 plus 8.
13. You knew a couple people with gold hair, but nothing comes to mind right now. You might need to sit and meditate on it later. Or find more information that might jog your memory.
But getting back to the question at hand, though, what were they called? The lizard folk, not Argonian.
I'm gonna have to change that. Where
Lizardos.
the Ergonons.
The Ergonons. It was immediately in the aftermath of this that they started to gain political influence, I assume. Who was their figurehead at the time, and are they still the figurehead?
Ergonon.
Because that might be who we need to get a hold of.
Because
If they're still the figurehead, that will be very difficult. But if they have retired, that might be much easier.
yes, no, I think the Batuta family is still in power, but I think Murgo Batuta was they're long gone. They don't live long lives, and also, well, unfortunately, they're sort of bloodthirsty.
What are they, like kobolds? They like only live a couple years or something?
Yes, I don't know what to compare them to, but like 35 is a pretty old Ergonon.
Right.
Um,
But the Batuta family
yes.
has been consistently in power since this event.
Yes. The Batuta family has been in power since the founding of Mercegaric. I believe that they were in charge of the founding of Mercegaric, and well, all of this sort of just coincided as the finish of a power grab.
It sounds to me, given my understanding of Avantexian politics, I would go out on a limb and say that the Batuta family did not reach out to Avantex, but Avantex instead found a family they thought they could manipulate in the Batuta family and reached out themselves. So, if we want to find correspondence on that original event, we'll have to find old data pads within the Batuta family residence. Which sounds like quite the ordeal.
I have an additional question. I don't know if you'd be okay disclosing it, but talking to other family members might be helpful, who have also either had direct experience or, were related to the person.
Or like other families, other
households? Other people from the organization that was.
He goes, darling, I'm it. The others were much more thorough. Either solo targets didn't have a partner, or the whole family was gone. Like, someone killed children in cribs. Like, was not good.
That doesn't sound great, no.
That's why people are afraid to talk about it. If any officials hear you talking about it, they're afraid. Not even for themselves, but it's just next to kin, cousins could go missing.
All right, let me ask one last question. Do you know if any of remnant of this group or a successive group is operating under the table somewhere? An opposition party.
You mean the abolitionists?
Yes.
They are, I don't know. They haven't contacted me. I haven't exactly been open to conversation, so.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of things is all.
I believe you now, but yeah, if anyone has picked up the torch, as it were, I don't know them.
All right. Well, if nothing else, we should be able to at least glean something from this here. We'll have to do more digging since we'll... The way scrying works, do we need a name or can we just describe a target?
If you give me some time, I might be able to come up with something.
As far as I understand,
I don't think you need.
If you have,
it's just
something,
if you only have secondhand information, it's a +5.
Yeah,
but
yeah, if you have something or a piece of someone, you can still scry on people. So.
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
You guess you could be a deer and put that up there. I'm gonna wait for y'all to leave and scream at y'all and stuff, just to keep up appearances. Don't want the neighbors thinking I'm friendly all of a sudden.
That's fair.
I'll
put it back up.
Okay. You can stand on your tippy toes and slide the box back up on that shelf. And as you walk out, he's just like, hope you have luck on your endeavors. I don't care. Now get the fuck out. Quit trying to sell shit. No one has money over here. God damn. He's like pushing the last person inside out. Have a good day and fuck off. The door slams behind you.
I loudly proclaim, well, he was pleasant.
Alright, before we discuss any further, let's return to our ship, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere nice and quiet. Walk and eyes out. I want to know if we are being followed.
Sure.
Likewise, yeah.
Make a perception check.
I will... I guess the force sense thing wouldn't be helpful because it would just pick up everyone around us, but...
Yeah.
I mean,
if there was anybody obviously hiding, I'll do that.
If you use the force sense and then make the check, you can do so with advantage, because basically you can see someone looking at you.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that then, yeah.
22 for me.
This is a perception.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay.
9 plus 8.
17.
So 17.
Okay.
17.
As you're leaving, people do watch you just because you're locals, but Casey, you could have sworn, and Ellie, you see somebody up on a rooftop that sort of moves out of the way. Casey, someone was in your bubble of influence that you were looking for somebody physically reacted to it and stepped out of it. You don't see where they were, but you feel someone feel your presence and back off.
Okay.
I'm going to very quietly whisper.
Don't whisper, just text the group.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I will text. I will text. Should I follow?
I will text whoever they are. They're force trained.
In other words, no. They'll know you're following.
I'm sure they will, but should I follow?
I mean, chances are we're gonna meet eventually.
Mm-hmm. All right, I won't chance it with the roof.
I just don't want you to end up like those kids did.
To be fair, I have something those kids didn't.
Actually, keep an eye out. Just let's continue our walk back. Keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If they are still following us, let us know. Because I might have something that you can do.
Excellent. And I will do just that. I will use my keen senses to not look, but be aware if there's anyone following
Okay.
us.
And I'll keep up the force thing, but now that they know that it's there, they're likely gonna just kind of stay out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll give a good barometer on how far to look.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you begin. Do you continue heading back to the ship?
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm gonna take a winding path
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
because I want to make I want that person to be following us still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a deception check.
Sullivan or all of us?
Sullivan. If he's leading the charge back to the ship.
29.
Yeah, you make it look like you're stopping and you do I'll say you spend another 2 gold buying little things along the way. So you sort of back do a big oxbow U on yourself, you go down the street, come all the way back.
I see some chalk hopscotch. Some kid left and just do hopscotch a couple of times.
You think they can afford chalk?
Chalk
You don't need
can
chalk.
be
You just
found
scratch
in
into the rock with rock.
That's true.
Yeah, and also chalk can be found just in the wild. It's just limestone.
Well, this isn't in the wild though. This is a city.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
And also, they might not have limestone.
They just
It's a planet
use
made
sharpened
surely
quartz to cut to the granite.
Yeah.
They don't ever have to worry about anything
We
sinking
only
or
just
falling.
noticed, but the entire planet's made of diamond. Wow.
It's crazy.
And it rains diamonds.
It's worthless here.
And all
Oh
the
my
birds
God.
shit diamonds.
Okay.
Including the air
But
cover.
anyway,
Including the air cover.
in this meander, do we continue to notice somebody absolutely following our asses?
With a 29, yes.
All right. I'll just, as we're walking, send a group text. Direction and feet away, approximate.
Can I do that?
Make me just a straight intelligence check.
That's +1.
It's not a
Okay.
high DC, but
It isn't
basically
12.
okay. I was gonna say it's basically Maddie's biggest weakness.
Is spatial reasoning, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. you're like somewhere in the. They're like, now that they know that one of you is a force user, they're staying about 150 to 200 feet away at all times. Like if
Are they still on the roofs?
one is on the roof, one is
There's
on
two?
the ground.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, there's two.
Oh
Okay.
shit! I would give that information. Oh, and also there's two of them.
Which roof, left or right? As we're turning a corner.
Left.
Right hand.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say left, but yep. Right hand side
Alright.
works too.
I'm gonna turn into an alley. Like we're shortcutting across to a different street.
Mm.
Where on either ideally like a thin alley, like where there's very little space on either side.
Yeah.
And I'll say, all right, if it turns into a pursuit, you'll be the best at it. Casey, you'll have to find your own way up. I'm gonna grab Ellie and I'm gonna dimension door to the one on the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You all step through a portal of inky purples and greens. As you feel yourself lurch up, you feel your stomach lift. Ellie, this is the first time you've felt the sensation. And a doorway opens up, basically, like 15 feet behind the person that was pursuing. Because they were moving up to get to a corner to get a vantage point. You can't tell features. They're wearing like pretty baggy, scruffy clothes, dark linens, covered with like a thicker wool cover because it does get cold on this planet. Multiple layers, and then like a big face mask and like a forehead covering, so you could just see two eyes.
As we exit, I will attempt to tackle them back onto the roof.
So you're still on the roof. You teleported up to the roof. They were moving to.
Oh yeah, no. I'm saying I'm not. I want to tackle them, but not off of the roof. I know.
Okay,
they're on
okay.
the roof. I want them.
I didn't figure you were gonna try to swanton bomb them off of a 60-foot roof, but
yeah, no. Well, I have
Just
to be
pile
specific.
driver,
Yeah.
neck into the concrete.
No,
just
I
fucking
am
German
fine.
suplex, like RKO off the roof.
No, I am not going to Hell in a Cell them.
How tall is the roof?
My God, 60
60
feet.
Okay.
Okay. If we roll initiative, I can vortex warp you up then.
Okay. So I need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics. No, it'd just be an athletics check if you're gonna attempt to grapple or tackle
Okay.
to the ground.
Wait, grapple's different now.
Is it?
It's actually better for monks. It's an unarmed strike against their AC.
That's
oh,
okay.
Hell yeah!
And then they have to make an athletics check on their turn or acrobatics to break out versus your
That's what
DC.
it is. Yeah. So
All
yes, make
right.
an unarmed attack roll.
Okay, I can do that. That's much better than my strength roll. Nuts. That's a 12. I'm assuming
You
their
might-
DC or AC is
Can you
much higher.
inspiration that?
I have no inspirations.
You don't need inspiration. It's because it's an unarmed strike. You can go for multi-attack, but we don't know who they are. That
Yeah.
just might hit.
Probably 12
doesn't.
does not hit. No.
All right. May I attempt again?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
you made the motion. Basically, you get put down the roof and you just went like swinging
that's
for
an
their
eight-
neck.
That's better.
That's an 18.
Yes.
18. You You swing your right arm to grab them. They sort of duck, and you grab their leg and pull up. They slam the back of their head onto the stone roof, and you
Ouch.
jump on top of them.
I'm imagining their head hitting the roof. They briefly close their eyes. They open it. Ellie's on top, and I have a gun in their face.
Yeah.
Hello.
I don't want to pull this trigger. Don't make me.
We couldn't. I heard you make a noise in the microphone, but that did not carry in Discord.
A very guttural high, very high, wispy sounding voice.
If your
Why would
friend
you
gets
follow
away
him?
without you, you will probably die. Ask them to come up. We have questions.
Friend.
Yes, the other one tailing us.
Their eyes go pinpoint white. Where? I think I'm gonna say that's a great stopping point.
Oh, did they not know we were being tailed by a Force user?
No, aren't they the Force user?
Well,
No.
there's two.
No,
Oh.
I think
This
the
is the
one on
person that's been
ground's the
sticking on the
one-
roof. Someone's
The
been
one on the
walking
ground
around.
was a Force user.
Yeah.
We went for the wrong one.
I'm still on the
Damn.
ground. I can still try and get them.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But I think that is
will-
a good ending point without Alex.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because this might devolve into a fight. There's lots of ways that this can go, but this is a second and third party of
Because
God.
if
fuck.
we do need to separately capture the one on the ground, then Alex, who is also on the ground, it would be helpful to have.
yes.
Yes.
So
Because
Jack's
then on the
also-
ground we have Jack, Casey, and Rage still.
Yeah.
yes. So, but yeah, that's a good stopping point. Will let me
Mhm.
give time to build a map to give a visual. And
Oh wait, I got more
yeah.
fucking spell points, didn't I?
You
we
should
leveled
have
up,
at the
so
level up, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I could probably just take Dimension Door. Because we talked about that before.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll talk to y'all about spaceship financing tech some other time when I can do that.
Well,
but
let's set
but
a
yeah.
date for that. Fucking.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean, whenever. But if you don't spend like 10 minutes for me to talk at you without, killing your brain cells, I guess. Yeah. That is it for this. I fought the urge to gift subs while they're like 35% off, but
It's tempting.
it's tempting. I get most of the money back when they're 35% off.
Mm.
But yeah, thank you all so much for
All
sticking
right.
around. If you did, I hope you had fun. I'm trying to keep up on making sure to send the ad flag like a minute before the ads run.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it's super hard to do because Twitch is just random at it and would send them at, the last one sent at 11:05 and the one before it sent it 10:30. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I hate ads, but we gotta run them or they get run anyways. And
Yep.
I don't pick when they go off, or they're always when people join. So, but yeah, that's it for us. We'll be back next week unless anything stops us, and then we'll be taking a break for a little bit, for things and that nature.
Mhm.
But yeah, thank you all for sticking around. Thank the players for being good sports. I'm gonna give you all a inspiration for good roleplay
Hey.
before combat starts and such. And yeah, we'll be back next week. Have a lovely night. If it's not night where you are, have a lovely time zone. Bye, friends. Goodbye, adventurers. Toodaloo.
Goodbye.
Yeah.